Hello, welcome. I was gonna play some more Rogue Company today because I just really enjoy that game, but they're doing maintenance right now, and I really did want to try and get a video out. So here we are playing The Darkest Dungeon, which is apparently a really difficult RPG dungeon crawler that I have never played before. So I have no idea how well I am going to do on this, and I have a feeling I'm honestly not going to do very good. I was originally going to talk about the Trinity and a whole thing set up with discussing the Trinity because I think it's a very important piece of doctrine. But I have been playing one of my favorite RPGs, Dragon Quest XI, again, and I have to say I got to a certain story that just had in me this, just a remembrance, a reminder of my love for fantasy and some of my favorite fantasy authors being C.S. Lewis and J.R. Tolkien and George MacDonald and people like that. Oh my goodness. And what's amazing about most of my favorite fantasy authors is that they are Christian. They are very much they were very much Christians. George MacDonald was one of the writers who helped inspired C.S. Lewis and G.K. Chesterton and J.R. Tolkien helped inspire these people to write what they did. And they're just great books. And I'll talk a little bit more on that. But first, let's move onward to the next room and just try out this game a little bit. While in a hallway, press D to move forward and A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. Okay, um, let's go ahead and do this. I was unaware of any sort of movement. Oh, battle. Let's see how this goes. Oh, come on. Starts off with an attack. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because a hero needs to be standing in a different spot or there is no valid targets. Grape shot. Well, he looks to be in the back, so I'll do grape shot. Only two. He resists that. Okay. Stunning blow. Maybe he'll get stunned. He resists the stunning. Oh, but I did move him back. Oh, so that moved him back where he couldn't attack. Now I can do grape shot again. And got it done. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay, so I can, obviously, yes, I will take gold. I see no reason as to not take the gold. But C.S. Lewis was one of the very first fantasy writers I actually started reading. And let's see, while exploring, you'll often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look in their tent. When it comes to click inside to reading the Chronicles of Narnia. All right, moving forward. Thought maybe I could rest in a tent, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, I cannot move forward. No, I can go into that door. Oh, okay, there's a door there. Oh, and as most people know, Aslan in the Chronicles of Narnia was supposed to be a representation of Christ in our world, which he kind of insinuates when he says when Lucy's last time through, and Aslan tells him, "You, I am in your world too, but by a different name. Just search me out." And he's obviously referring to the fact that he is Christ in that world, and the semblance of his sacrifice on the tombstone and all that, one fire on the stone and all that jazz. And you got J.R. Tolkien, who was not as forward about all of that in his writing because he didn't want to be known as a Christian, or as his books known as necessarily Christian by nature, because he didn't want to keep people from reading it, but they are very much filled with Christian philosophy, and it's just filled to the brim with it. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Open vein, pistol shot, grape shot. Use a pistol shot on this guy back here. There we go. I think it might have been a good idea to get him. You. Stunning blow on that guy. Stunned! Yay! Your turn. Pistol shot. This guy right here, get him killed. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills, push, pull skills, and even corpse clearing special skills, as some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpse at all. I did not know this, so that's awesome. I decided to kill him first because now he won't be an obstacle in my way. But a lot of their stuff is very much deep in that sort of ideology. As a matter of fact, J.R.R. Tolkien, when discussing with C.S. Lewis before C.S. Lewis came to Christ, actually told C.S. Lewis that Christianity was the one true myth. Ooh, that's kind of difficult. Where's he? He bled me again. One of my absolute favorite writers of all time didn't necessarily center around fantasy, though he did have some nonfiction work, was G.K. Chesterton. And when you read things like, what does I get? Deed of land grant and generations past, more gold, and skeleton key. After you've completed the requirement of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't. I want to open this chest. It's trapped. I should have known. But in his work, Orthodoxy, he actually talks a bit about fantasy and the beauties of fantasies concerning religious thought. He says fantasy teaches absolute truths. For instance, even though you can make a apple golden and give it magical properties, one apple will always be what it is. Just like you can make a tree however you want it to be in a fantasy world, but it will still be a tree, and you cannot make it one tree into two trees, or vice versa. And he says that fantasy really delves down deep, showing the truth of the world. Let's see, not bad, I guess. I actually don't know. And one of my favorite quotes of all time actually comes from that book on orthodoxy, where G.K. Chesterton actually says this, that the truth, or that the difference between optimism and Christian optimism is this. And I love the analogy he uses for it, that optimism tries to fit you into the world, whereas Christian optimism realizes that you are not meant to be a part of this world. It is at that point he realized why he would feel homesick at home and why the grass on a green hill seemed to, on a hill seemed to him as weird as the beard of a green giant. And it really does just show the absolute beauty of that statement. C.S. Lewis, I'll go after this. C.S. Lewis actually kind of builds upon that later on when he says things of the nature of you hunger for food because there is food that can quench that hunger, just like when you thirst for water, there's water to quench that thirst. And so he equates it to saying, I have this desire or need for something more than myself, which means there must be something to which can fill that need for something greater than myself, and that thing would be God. Let's see. Successfully complete your first foray into the ruins, defeat the apprentice necromancer, defeat the Sarnas prophet, defeat the necromancer. Alright. Wow. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to see the contextual help for the controls in that mode. And in a way, he kind of goes further than that when he says, I believe I mentioned this in the last video, where he says, I believe in Christianity as I believe the sun has risen, not just because I see it, but by it, I see everything else. And there really is this truth behind fantasy, this ultimate truth that is often found. And this going back to the J.R. Tolkien discussion with C.S. Lewis, where he is talking about Christianity being the one true religion. Oh, nifty. All right. When you go back to that, and he says that Christianity is the one true myth, while he's going on that discussion, he's talking about the beauty of the truth behind these myths, and then he completes that statement with saying that all other myths try and mimic the truth of Christianity, and shows that the why one of the reasons I love studying other religions too from time to time is because even though I believe Christianity is absolutely true, and I believe that there's so much evidence to support the truth of it, there's so much you can gain from these other beliefs too that in a sense mimic the truth of Christianity. Uh, Many times they're not as close. For instance, there's the difference between the golden rule and the silver rule, which is the golden rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and the silver rule being whatever you do to somebody else will come back to you, which is based on this which is based on this idea or teaching from Buddha, which got turned into a different karmic positioning in New Ageism, where karma went from being any act you do is weighed down to you. There was no such thing as good or bad karma, just whatever act you did was weighed down on you, which Buddha transformed a little bit further. The New Ageism made it to where there was good and bad karma. When you did good things would come back to you, or did bad things would come back to you. But earlier, the original teaching was just like you do good to others, because that's what you, in hopes that the same thing will be returned to you. That you treat this person well, so that they also will treat you well in return. And it's kind of moves onward that as the teachings go by. And obviously, there's a lot more than that. But that's just a quick little overview of that. But there's these amazing truths that you find in myths. In the book Fantasies by George MacDonald, one of my favorite books, it goes in a lot like that. But one second. You'll need to recruit all of the heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. Well, right now, there are only 2. Will and while you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the Stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available in the future. So, I'll go ahead and do that too. could, but let's see what else I have. I don't want to spend everything in one place. I don't know if I really... There's much more to do right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Oh, they're getting antsy. But let's shop for something, guys. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See? Why'd I say I didn't want to overspend? And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that one. I'm glad I didn't overspend. Alright. Oh, I have to complete a new quest for that. Let me go ahead and embark on one. This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click on a quest to see their details. Drag heroes into the slot at the bottom of the screen to form your party and order. Well, I don't really know much about them. Is there a way? Okay, there we go. Are you... You don't really have... Okay, so your preferred position is in the back. And your preferred targets are the ones in the back. Okay, so you actually do have some range. Oh, you're a healer too. That's nifty. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Your preferred... Oh, let me go ahead and move you back there. Since your preferred position is either one of those, and it seems she likes this position more. Oh, she likes to steal. You are... That's odd. You look like a monk of some sort, and you like to steal. And you are also healer. So I have two healers. And it looks like you are magic based too. And I'm sure you're right where you want to be, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Provisions. I do want a torch. That seems like a nifty thing to have. I think I would like one of those too. I would like 2 bandages. Yes. That is one I want a lot of. I do twice the number. Want some of that. I don't want to overpack me because who knows, maybe it'll keep me from getting things. Anyways, yeah, George MacDonald in fantasies really goes heavily on a lot of stuff like that. And the book itself is mesmerizing because it starts out with an individual who, let's move forward, who meets a fairy and begins talking to this fairy. It's a beautiful being, and it grows to be of the same size later. But while it's the small size, he talks to it, and the fairy warns him, "I'm your grandmother," and he's like, "What do you mean, grandmother?" Like, I don't get it. Yes, I'll be taking that. And then when he goes to bed that night, he goes into fairy world. All right. blighted. I think I overdid it. I don't think those two need to act, to be honest with you. Contents are yours. Right, awesome, possum. And he goes in the fantasy world and he has to deal with a lot of stuff. And as he goes through, he meets a man in rusted armor who is downtrodden. He's riding his horse. He's wearing rusted armor. He gives him some warnings, helps him out, sends him on his way. And every time he sees him, there's less and less rust. But while he's getting less and less rust, he actually himself comes under fight of something that is called his shadow. Good thing I had a shovel. Ooh, there's this piece in the back. Oh, surprised, huh? Or is I surprised? Okay, they were surprised. And dodge, yay! No, I don't really need to. Maybe I can just pass turn. Oh, what? No, I should have read that. What does it say? Here are selfful strat. Ooh, should have known that. Okay. But he doesn't heed the advice. And he goes into a old woman's house. He was warned about an ogre that lived there and to be careful. And he goes into her house, does not heed their advice. Then he goes over to a drawer. He's just mesmerized by this drawer. His adventure is taken over him. Opens the drawer and a shadow attaches to him. He's like, "What is this thing?" And the woman tells her or tells him, "That is your shadow." And as it progresses, the light in his eyes, his desires, his love for adventure starts and for the and for mystery and the fantasies of the world begins to dwindle and go away. And as it goes away, he starts seeing less and less of this fantasy world. And there's a lot more to it. It's a fantastic book. Kind of goes in the light of an individual's growth as they go into human, and how we ought to search and enjoy and love these fantasies of our childhood and understand the rhyme, morals, and purposes behind them. And it's such a fantastic read. The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Right click on a torch from the inventory to boost the light back up. Okay, there we go. Let's go into the next room. Move forward. Ooh, which one should I go up? Should I go up or right? Up or right? I'm thinking the right is the right way to go. Let's do it. Watch me be wrong. Watch me be so wrong. Ooh, what's this? Haha, maybe this is better than what I would have got if I had gone to the up instead of going to the right. Come on, do I need to buy a crap ton of torches? I think I do. I think I'm gonna have to buy. Oh, and there's I want to do range to this person in the back. I want to plague grenade. I wonder if I plague grenade, does it hit? Let me find out. A crit, but he's blighted. No! Ooh, that hurt. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Did not kill it. I was hoping that it would kill it. Only one? No, what? No. Okay, okay, okay. Yes! Ho ho ho! Okay, so you heal too, right? You can heal a single target for 4 or 5, or the party for 1 to 3. I think 2 of you healed, so... Oh, healed the highest you could. Okay, so you're dead. Good. Golden. Awesome. I also need you to be dead. And you have 3 HP. Okay, let me poison you. Debuff. And you have HP. So let me heal the party again. Awesome possum. Because I genuinely think. There we go. Woo! Take more of that. What is this? Should I be careful of this? Let's do it. Woo. And it gives me... Just going to be one of those things where if I take too much, that it will hurt me. No. Can I leave? No. It wants me to do 90% of the rooms, which means I have to continue. Where's my bag? There's my bag. Let me do this. Is there any way I can heal? No? Yes, I do. I do have food rations. And I have bandages. Okay. One more with you. Don't need to do full. No! No, 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 no. Don't tell me you died. Don't tell me you died. Okay. He's gonna have me go through to the next room. Oh, have I not explored 90% of the map yet? You're gonna be trapped, aren't you? Ooh, you're not trapped. Yes! Yes, it is a boon because you needed food. Look at you. You needed that. You need this. And you need this. Don't worry, boys. I get it. I know, no, don't. I've been eating. I have been eating. It's not fair. That is not fair. They all just had a bountiful a bountiful meal. That is not fair. They had a bountiful meal. Did you not? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has to be 90% of the rooms. I should have bought more torches. Other shovel? Ooh, this is no, 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 no. Surprise! No! Ah! Ah! Move back. No, I don't think I'm gonna win this. You are where you need to be. You need to shoot him. I don't know if I'm gonna win this, boyos. I don't think I prepared well enough. I don't think I prepared Well enough. You can't even heal where you're at. No, 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 no. Don't exploit her. Do not exploit her right now. She can't heal. Why can't she heal? I need her to heal. See what a tracking shot does. I don't know. If I'm to be completely honest. Oh my gosh. Why can't I heal with my healers? Why can I not heal with my healers? I want to heal. Okay. Okay. No, no, no. Don't break. I need you. It's not even fair, man. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yes, but I fear unless I do. Oh, you are heal. Heal everybody then. I did what the most I could. You. You're dead. What was that? When a hero is reduced to 0 HP, they are at death's door. While in this state, they will suffer stat penalties, plus any further damage has a chance to kill them. Heal at death's door. Heal them to get off death's door. Well, I wanted to. There we go. So there is some redemptive ability. Critical? I ain't cool, bro. None of this is cool, bro. None of this is cool, bro. This is my first offset onto this game. Oh, he didn't want to be healed again, huh? You are so good. You know no one needs to heal you, right? Come on, you're being obstinate for no reason. There's no reason for it. Don't like you. Come on. Oh, she's at death resort too. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Why isn't she going? Where's her move? Come on. Yes, because they're not giving me my healers. All I need is the heal, and they're not giving me that ability. Okay, you heal party. Come on, man. Okay, you. Come on, Highwayman. You are like. Come on, come on. Come on. No, stop missing. Why is everybody missing on this guy? No, stop missing on this guy. Come on, man. I want to open this chest, but I did not because I clicked the wrong thing. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I was getting myself into. Oh my goodness. That was difficult. All right, that will. Oh, okay. Circus has come to town. Anyways, this will be the end of the episode for today. Thank you for coming and joining me. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope my talk made sense for the time I was able to concentrate because I was not expecting this game to be what it was, and I already feel overwhelmed by what I had to go through. And I don't even have this on the highest difficulty, which might be noticeable to some. I have this on like the low as low can be because I did not know what I was going into. So thank you for all for joining, and take care, and God bless.